What's going on, people? Welcome back to our podcast, The Cunning Buffoons. My name's DeLeon.
I'm Andrew, and you're awfully excited today.
I'm really not. I'm just trying to wake up.
Oh, okay.
I'm Dr. Marco. If you know, you know.
If you don't know, he's going to explain it in 5.6 seconds.
I don't think they should. I don't think we should explain that part.
Dude, no one should have to witness that.
No one should have to witness what? Your stupidity?
No, that show. That is such, just as far as story and ending goes, such just a perfect anime.
We need to do some clips of your two older sisters explaining movies to us, and then show them on the podcast and see if people can guess what freaking movies they're talking about. Because you guys explain things, and most time with context clues, I can, pick up. Them two, no.
Well, they just ain't. Tess picks up on the stupidest things, and it'll pinpoint them. Oh, well, it had this specific actor in it. Well, so did a 500 other movies. No, but it is different. Like we said last week, you look up a good voice actor, they're in everything.
Okay.
But no, what I was explaining to you, Full Metal, the first series.
Jacket or Alchemist?
Full Metal
Brotherhood.
Alchemist.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was brother. Oh, never mind.
Okay, Full Metal Alchemist came out in the early 2000s and caught up with the manga too fast, so they started making their own story. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood follows the manga to a T, and that came out in 2011 and actually finishes with the manga.
Okay. That makes
So what
sense.
happened is they started with the manga, caught up too fast, kind of filled in their own story. So it's the same people, same storyline, just not same storyline, but
You don't really know which one's better.
So they just didn't wait. They
no,
just...
what's better is the one that follows the manga because that's how it goes.
It's kind of like Game of Thrones. Like they did everything in the last season. They were like, we don't know what's going on. We're going to do awesome. And everybody's like, that sucked. I watched that whole stupid series for Dragons, and I only got to see like 10 minutes of Dragons.
No, I think that as far as like just a perfect anime I've seen, Full Metal is probably top one.
top one.
Just because like the story's there.
And you watch One Piece.
Okay, but like One Piece isn't perfect.
Yeah.
One Piece is just so daggum long.
You're a baby. Basically, One Piece just isn't like perfect.
I asked you to sit through a 3-hour movie one time, and you're like, oh, this is such a 3-hour movie.
Yeah, an hour and 30 minutes of this movie was a drug trip. It was literally floating colors for an hour. Who wants to watch that?
I've done that before in a video game. I'm good.
It's not that bad of a movie. I
Anyway.
had one heck of a nap.
Black
when I
Ops,
was
by
watching
the
But
it.
like One Piece, like
It's not really drugs.
you got your filler episodes that are like, this is kind of boring. There was no filler. Everything was on the point. Every character was like just made in a way like it just like you like them. Bro, so many people died for no reason.
I don't think nobody likes Dr. Marco.
That makes the plot good, though. Like when no one is safe.
Basically,
I like movies and animes where it doesn't matter who it is, no one's safe.
well, like okay, the main character had plot armor.
Pause.
Tess wants to know if we'd be willing to help her if she buys us dinner. Help her move tonight.
Tonight? After the podcast? What am I getting?
Hmm.
Stuffed crust? Meat lovers?
Is she asking all of us?
Oh, Dylan's in.
I'm in. Okay, I guess.
Bro, you're getting pizza, you got a truck. Come on.
I mean, this is true, but what kind of...
Your buddy's sister is moving, and you're not
We're
not
going
in
to
already?
Yamato's tonight.
You're getting sushi tonight?
Yeah, we already talked about this. but
Damn,
we
I'm
can
tired
do
of
it.
being broke.
We can do it after. We can get sushi, move
And
Tess,
pizza?
and get pizza.
I'm down for this. Even though I really don't want sushi, but
We got her.
We got you, love.
We'll text her as soon as we're on the way. Hey, put her on the podcast real quick.
Wait, you want to say hi?
Yeah, say thank you to everybody.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, hi Tess, how you doing?
Who am I saying hi to?
Everybody, the internet, the world.
our
Oh,
subscribers...
Hi, Internet. Hi, world.
Yeah, there's
which
like-
is
there's
really
like
just Malachi, Dylan, and Dad.
Okay,
Hi.
we have 62 subscribers, you turd.
What is that?
And your subscribers. Hi.
Say 6.
All right. At least we know that at least on our
Bro,
headphones
did you watch that video I
picks
sent
up
you?
well.
Not yet.
Dude,
The one
it's
about the boat?
Timmy. No, it's Timmy is quitting Apex.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't blame him.
dude, that's so like wild to
What's
think
he going
about
to?
though.
Why did I decide to put that transmission in today?
He's just quitting like most. I don't know what he said, but basically he was like, "I'm going to move on," and he like thanked everybody who found him through Apex and was like, He said he's retiring his pro league.
I found him through one of the first other games. he
So
played.
I don't think
Warzone.
he's quitting Apex, but I know he's not a pro.
It's not its focus.
Yeah, because he's not like going to ALGS anymore. You know, he's not doing all that.
I still am amazed by
Respawn's
that.
Respawn's not doing anything. That's the only
Like, I
reason.
never thought when I was a child that like people would watch people play video games. But then
Can
like
we get-
sometimes
can we
I
get a
do,
Titanfall
and they're
3?
hilarious.
Can we get a Titanfall 3?
I'm down for that. But
Can we keep Apex?
I would be down for Titanfall 3, but they'd have to do it perfect.
And the other
And I
problem
mean
is like think how much
perfectly.
they involved the story of Titanfall into Apex.
I heard we're
It'd
gonna
be-
get a Jack Cooper.
When are we going to get like
But
a
we never
full-on
did.
Ready Player One world?
When you get to hell, tell them Vipers sent you.
It's a great freaking game. I love Titanfall 2.
Hey, man, we're going to have to get a flamethrower in the shop. 'cause
Have you
I'm
ever
getting sick
played
of
it?
these flies.
I played most of it.
Titanfall 2 is awesome. I beat
Most
that
of
game
it.
twice.
Most of it.
That's how
though,
good
bro.
it is. I want to go back. Oh, I'm going back to do 30.
Have you ever played Final Fantasy X?
I never got into the Final Fantasy games, to be honest.
10 is my favorite.
I want to do the. There's
Or what
a
about the Metal
remake.
Gears?
I have a PlayStation. I don't think they were on a PlayStation.
They were on
Were they?
PlayStation.
That
Yeah,
was
never mind.
they were strictly PlayStation
I thought
for
it was
years.
like Xbox. I don't
The
know.
original, I think, come out on Nintendo. I think we got a Google expert over there. She'll look it up.
Now see, I'm playing the
What am I
Soulsborne
looking at?
games.
Metal
Dylan's
Gear.
an absolute dweeb. He has 3 Instagram posts. One of them says, "Got a phone call from a buddy."
I have 4 if you think about it.
Yeah, and see, you are like we got so many,
Just
so
wait.
little
No, no,
Instagram
no.
posts. Like you guys are supposed to be posting on my Instagram for the Buffoons. Bunch of kids.
Okay. Talking to a bro that I haven't talked to in a minute.
PlayStation.
The next one is beat Elden Ring. Only 130 hours or something, right?
Is that what it originally came out on?
The original Metal Gear Solid game.
What about just Metal Gear?
And then this guy has beat Soul. Which one's that? Soul.
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne.
I platinum
Computer
Bloodborne.
system MSX2 computer.
Oh my gosh!
That's me.
It was later ported to
You're a
Nintendo
woman?
Entertainment
squid.
System.
Yep, that's what I thought.
What happened?
The
That
whole
was in
ending's weird.
1987,
Uh-huh.
a year after your birth.
You turn to
Yep.
squids for some
I was just a little baby running around cursing, stealing, fighting people, and
Playing Metal Gear.
playing Metal Gear. I have not played the Nintendo one. I have played the PlayStation, like the first PlayStation one, where it was all like the top-down grid view, and like you know how in Metal Gear you got to get on the ground and sneak and stuff. Well, like you're doing all the sneaking through tunnels, looking from the top down. It's so freaking difficult to play.
Well, like Metal Gear was good, but Metal Gear was extremely realistic for its time. I'll give it that.
That was it was so immersive. Like you could spend hours just chopping up fruit on a table and breaking all the glass bottles in a room.
Oh, Snake. Right.
Yeah, Snake.
Okay. I was thinking
Snake.
of Gears of War for some reason.
Gear what?
And then you got the classic, the bloop, bloop. And then he just
Oh.
squats down wherever he's at and
But
puts
like-
his ear like nobody can see him. He's in the middle of combat.
And
He gets
they
a call,
can't.
and he's like, yes.
No, I think
He goes invisible.
what really got me into video games was you were playing Metal Gear Solid, and you didn't play Raiden in this one. I've talked about this on the podcast. But whenever he's like on his last breath, Raiden, and he gets his sword and both his arms are gone, and he just puts it in his mouth and he just starts killing people.
Just goes to town.
I
He's
was
like,
like, damn.
take it.
I couldn't tell you what put me into video games, but
I was reading
I've actually never been inside video games.
an article the other day.
What'd I say?
Put you into video games?
Like some 90-something-year-old woman played Tetris on her Game Boy, and she really loved it. But it finally broke, and like no shop could repair it.
Yep.
So her grandson like writes to Nintendo, and is like tells them the situation, and they send her a brand new one. And like, please live a long life. Like, she's already in her 90s. What the heck's a long life, man? Come on. My family likes to check out like 70 and below.
It's like the grandma who's like, I forgot how old she is, but she's playing Skyrim.
Skyrim is so boring.
Can you imagine? Okay, like
Holy
the grandma you grew up
snore
with, right?
fest.
Like Gran, right? And you grew up with Granny Lori and what's her name?
man.
Nan. Yeah, that's what we call her, Nan. So like, and then you got Papa, and then you had Granddaddy, right? Like that's the grandparents you guys know.
My
Then, like,
grandparents have never touched a controller as far as I
Exactly.
know.
look at your generation
But my dad has.
when they're grandparents, or when I'm the grandparents, or when you guys are the grandparents. Kids are going to be, oh, look at this cool game. Blah, blah, blah. I've been playing games since I was in the womb.
I really have.
Leave me alone, you whippersnapper.
They're gonna be like, have you heard this game?
This is how
Apex?
Just
I
entire-
explain-
What's the thing you put old people in? Old folks home. That's it.
I called Dylan my sleeper build video game friend. So like like the sleeper build gym people, Dylan's like he cannot touch a game for a year and a half, and he gets on it, and he's still just as good as he was when he left. And it's freaking annoying.
It kind of is. I think it's annoying myself.
It's like he'll be like, "Oh, been about 2 months since I played Apex, and he'll drop a 12-kill game.
Me and your
I'll be over
mama
there with like 200 damage."
got out the regular Nintendo one time and threw Mario Brothers in, and we're like, let's just see how many times I can beat it in a row. And we hadn't played in, like, I'd played since I was a kid.
Mm.
What did I beat it, like 40-something times before you were like, okay, this is getting ridiculous.
It-
Stop.
Got boring. Yeah.
No deaths, just straight gunning it. And I thought, boy, I was an idiot as a kid because this was hard as heck as a child.
Dude, Mario is some competitive stuff.
I wish they would do like a duck hunt on the virtual world. They may have it. I just don't have all the virtual stuff. But like if they would do a virtual duck hunt and make it to where you could put in a cheat code and shoot that stupid dog for laughing at you.
Okay, I got you. I can't remember. I think it's a VR. I forget what it's called. I think it's Duck Hunt, but it's Duck Hunt, but it's like a horror game. It is. I watched it. It was so cool. I won't lie. It was so.
Okay,
so
see,
cool.
I could enjoy that.
Heck up.
Like you think, okay, all the zombie
Wow.
apocalypses and stuff, like the movies, the like dystopian, you have the rage virus or blah, 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 blah.
28 days later or something like that.
What about the animals getting it too? Because you think about it, like it's we're gonna survive. We've still got
Bro,
animals to hunt.
28 years later made 0 sense.
I don't know what's the old one.
You need to watch 28 days later.
Holy
28
like,
weeks later to me
confusing.
was boring. It kind of got good. Like you gotta stick with it a while.
Yeah, I heard
28
28
days
days.
later is fantastic.
Yeah, I heard the first two were great. I heard the third one was all right, and now there's just fourth.
28 days later was the first zombie movie that made me think maybe I don't want a zombie apocalypse. Because like they weren't like "Rrrr," they were like freaking track runners.
And weren't they smart somewhat too?
Well, no, they were just. It was almost like they were. If I remember right, I haven't seen the original one in a long time. It's almost like they're normal people, but like they are turned into full zombies. But instead of being slow, they're just ungodly pissed off and fast. Like the hordes would slam into the buildings and walls and like break through the glass and just be scrambling and running everywhere. There was no like I'm gonna go hide. No, these mofo's were sprinting.
So like most horror, not most horror, most
Yeah, and it's just one
video
island.
games?
Yeah,
So like what is the UK?
I think so. And
They-
so they're able to isolate it.
Yeah, so they just like smart people would do. They just isolate an entire island instead of letting it reach the whole world. Like
Yeah, but I don't understand. Like, you isolated the
Jimmy
island. You
Neutron.
abandon these people on this island. Nuke that fool. Burn the island. Like, yes, you're going to have to kill a bunch of people, but you're not going to sit there and watch them try to survive for years. Because, like, Dr. Bro, like, spoilers if you haven't seen the new one, but Dr. Bro, like, you think he's all crazy, and really, like, he is crazy, but not crazy. He just,
okay, he was kind of weird.
I mean, he was, think about what he got stuck in.
Well, La vie solate or whatever the freak you said.
But, I mean, like, he just stripping skeletons and making giant statues. It's pretty cool. That's what they did in the catacombs. How many people? Look up how many like estimated people are buried in the catacombs.
Who's that?
Giant tunnels under a lot of like Europe,
under like
France, and
London,
Italy, and
like
London,
that.
Why?
and there's thousands of people just stacked up in there. Like the walls are made
Why?
of skeletons. I don't know. Satan worship? I don't. People were like, we got a bunch of dead. Let's put them in a hole.
I think they did it because
So I can explore.
that was like how they're like the
Over
graveyard
6
of
million.
sorts.
Over 6 million. Yeah, look, does it say why they did it? I mean, other than they were like, I really like skulls and I want to stack them in a tunnel. I mean,
This massive ossuary, is that how you say it?
I don't
Was
know.
created to address the problem of overcrowded cemeteries in the city during the late 18th century. The bones were moved from various cemeteries, including the infamous Holy Innocents Cemetery, into the abandoned limestone quarries that now make up the catacombs. Whoa, that's just the Paris catacombs
Yeah.
beneath the streets of
Mhm.
Paris, France. Sorry, I kind of skipped over that part.
So if you think about that, they were running out of room. Like if I come to you and I'm like, I got a job for us, guys. We're going to make a lot of money. And you're like, what are we doing? I'm like, we're digging people up. And we're going to take them to the coal mines in Virginia and just stack them up. We're running out of room to bury people. So we're just going to dig them all up, take them to a hole and stack them up and let people walk through and see them.
How much?
You know you would be in.
I'm just asking for how much money though.
Because then we could figure out when the stink stops.
I kind of want to go down there now. You have to like.
I don't know
Can
if
you
you're
go
able
down
to.
there, Mom?
Because I know people have parties down there. I
Yeah, I'm going to check this out.
think.
I mean, people go down a lot of places. Like, you don't realize how many
love exploring.
like full underground cities there are overseas.
if I could just like.
Yes, you can visit the Paris catacombs, but it's best to purchase tickets in advance for timed entry.
Like, if I could just get, like, if I could legally carry a gun.
In France or in Paris, no.
No, just at here, I would feel more comfortable exploring.
Yeah, you always need a gun. And people are like, well, nobody's going to attack you. Yeah, but a snake might. You ever been attacked by a rabbit squirrel? Them bastards are mean, man. Like,
No,
or there
You
might
don't
be a
mind.
demon down there. I don't know.
Bullets.
I mean, in America, you got all the Native Americans. They talked about the red-headed giants and stuff living in the caves, and who knows? There may still be some of them down there. You want to run into an angry giant that's been living underground all his life?
I don't know if I want to go in a cave again.
Depends on what type of cave, to me. Like, I don't do caving anymore, which I don't understand how I ever did caving to
Oh.
begin with.
I've been
Yeah,
watching a
it's
bunch
not.
of videos. I'm like, we're stupid.
Like, I was 6'3"
Yeah.
and
Dude.
350 pounds and would go caving with people.
I don't know how me and Dylan made it as far as we did, because I'm talking like,
Yeah, some of them get pretty freaking gnarly.
and like once we got to the end, Adam jumped down, didn't he?
Mhm.
It was like it kept going down, but it got really small, so there wasn't really much we could go much further. But we went down. There were more places kind of up, but like you walk up there and you get to this hole, right? And you're expecting to go under there and be like, "Oh, this is a cool little cave," No, you walk under there, this entire hill is hollow.
Mm-hmm.
Entire hill.
Did you ever see the one that Paul had at his place before he dozered it in? You could have drove a Mack truck in the entrance. Like they would use it as a storm shelter, like way back in the day. Like when storms were coming by and everything, like the whole like community would come and get in this cave.
Yeah, this one is a small entrance. That's the problem. But like once you get down, how big was it?
How big is that?
You had to have a
Yeah,
ladder,
You,
didn't you?
you needed a ladder to get down, then a rope to get all the way down.
I can't remember if it's in
Well,
like China or Singapore or
slide-
Russia.
look-
Look up the largest
Climb back
cave in the
up, you
world.
needed a-
I want to see this one.
We could have done it. We would have just been injured.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong getting hurt. But also think about like the group in Thailand when the kids got trapped in that cave and it's flooding.
Yeah, screw
And,
that.
and like you go in a cave, no, the kids are fine because they wound up being safe. Like that's
Yeah.
terrifying.
It's in Vietnam.
Be the divers that are going on ropes, putting on oxygen, and
Learning how to do all that, no,
just jumping off in a cave and trying to go rescue.
because they had to learn how to do all the medical
It's in
stuff.
Vietnam. How big is it?
Good morning, Vietnam.
Vietnam. We need
It
to watch
stretches
that.
for approximately 9 kilometers or
The movie is,
5.6 miles in length and features a large internal river.
Yeah, it's in Vietnam. It's like you see pictures of it. It's like
Ooh.
going into Jules Verne Hollow Earth. Is what it kind of looks like. It's huge.
We should go to that place in Chattanooga when we have the exchange students with the like
On the channel.
water cave thing.
You talking about Ruby Falls?
No. Hang on.
That's the only thing. Yeah,
Chattanooga.
Chattanooga's Ruby Falls.
It's not Chattanooga. It's Chattanooga adjacent.
Chattahoochee? It's the only thing I can
I
think
mean,
of.
that is adjacent, I
Yeah.
guess. The Ocoee? We should go whitewater rafting.
I doubt they can
Nah.
do that.
They can,
With an instructor?
Yeah. as long as they have.
It's
the
weird
full
because they're
gear,
like, you got to be really safe with them. But as long as someone's trained and says they're a professional, they're okay.
Oh yeah, I'm getting the exchange student too.
I figure.
His is from South Korea this year.
Yeah, so basically they were like, these kids aren't going to get to go. There's 12 from South Korea, and none of them have been put in any houses.
And they leave in like a week and a half to come to the States.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't care.
Because like they contacted me or like sent out an email to like all the groups, like if anybody, because they like relaxed the rules because you could usually only have one. But they were like, if you've got another sibling that wants one, like they'll let two go because they're really trying to make sure I mean, they spend years preparing for this.
Like, they learn our language. Like, they do it all.
And I like messaged him back within the day and was like, we're in, bring it, bro.
We're in.
And he called me and was he's
It's
like,
the Nickajack Caves.
Nickajack. Okay. He's like, I don't know if I'm crazy or you're crazy or we're both crazy, but I really wasn't expecting to get anybody. I'm like, bro, I'm in. Like, bring them all. The more the merrier. We'll have a blast. Like, which anybody listening, like, even if this winds up short, I don't care. Like, if you get the chance to have an exchange student, just do it. Like, because everybody's like, well, what if we don't like them? Or what if they don't fit with the family? What? It doesn't matter. Don't sit there and worry about them. Be like, hey, we're going to get somebody in the house. We're going to show them America. We're going to have a blast with them and enjoy ourselves for 4 weeks. And then they go home. Lost Sea? I ain't never seen this.
Yes, you have. I've shown you posts. We have said we wanted to do it so many times.
Did we go down
Is that the
there?
one you can kayak
Yes!
in? Oh, yes.
Did we go down there?
No.
This is not somewhere we've ever been.
We wanted to. That's the one that you go kayaking underground.
Yes.
Did we not go to, like, Ruby Falls one time, though?
Yes.
Yeah, we
did
went to
go
Ruby Falls one
That
time.
looks pretty much the same.
No,
And you're gonna
Ruby
have
Falls,
surfers
you
where-
spend a whole crap ton of time going down and you're walking and they're like, you're going to see this amazing waterfall. And you're like,
What's so amazing?
It is a
about
really
this?
cool waterfall. Don't downgrade the waterfall. It's cool.
It's really not.
yeah, but it's
Cave
not.
waterfall.
Like, if you would have told me I got to go kayaking and then go look at the waterfall, like, there's a difference between walking in a
Is
cave
that
and
the
looking
one
at
that the
something.
place is like, they're like, that guy got crushed there? Is that what Ruby Falls is?
I don't know. Man, you come up with some weird stuff. Like,
I don't know. I was like 6 when we went down there. Heck, if I remember, but I remember us.
I mean, if
where a guy got crushed or something.
I think there was, that might have been some, or we probably told you that, or I said the ceiling's going to cave in. You got, a couple hundred tons of rock above your head. I don't know.
I mean, I think
No,
there have been cave
like no, like a
when it
story
was-
of like there's like an ancient story or something of like why there's a crack there. Or
I
something.
think he's confused because remember last week we were talking about the
Talking about crack
Real Foot
cocaine.
Lake.
No,
Oh, no.
not that. There is a
You can look it up.
story
Ruby Falls,
of a guy
Squish Guy,
who like got trapped. Or
Pancake,
something.
Ruby Falls man.
I don't remember. It's a real story, but I don't know if it's Ruby
Is he
Falls.
still alive?
No, like he
So I
got
woke up dead
trapped
one
in
time.
there.
Well, I was also making sure he didn't.
Maybe
get
I'm
confused
thinking
by
of the like
canyon
ancient
dude.
Greek story of the pillar guy.
Atlas?
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, she's gonna zone out on that for a minute. So like, she'll butt in when she figures out the information.
Well, I was making sure he wasn't talking about the canyon guy who got his arm trapped between the boulders.
No, I said whole guy.
Well, I was making sure. Sometimes
There's a
you're
big
stupid.
difference
I was-
between your
like I
arm
said-
and your whole body.
Okay, here's the
making sure.
lore behind Ruby Falls. It was accidentally discovered by Leo Lambert in 1928, deep inside Lookout Mountain in Chattanooga, Tennessee. Leo named the waterfall and cave after his wife Ruby and opened the iconic Chattanooga attraction to the public in 1929.
That's not what I. asked.
Exactly. There's not death lore to Ruby Falls.
Okay,
that I
well,
can
look up
see.
something about a cave and a man.
Guaranteed there's a
Man squished in cave.
death lore.
We'll see
somewhere.
how many
There's
hits we
gonna
get.
be so
no,
much.
no, look up.
He'll look like a pancake.
I don't just word it. Dad's being goofy. He could word it and find it instantly.
All right,
Probably could.
Malachi,
I'm
you
an
word
expert
it.
at Google.
I type it.
I'm wording. It was maybe I'm thinking of the Greek story, but I swear, when we were going through Ruby Falls, they were like, there was like a story about why that crack's there or something. goofy like that? I don't remember.
Yeah, you lost me. I mean, I'm all in
I
for,
mean, we've
for
all
goofy
slept
stories,
since then.
but yeah, I don't get that one. So there was one anime I was going to ask you about, and I forgot. How many more Fate Stays are there?
I don't remember. There's like 3 more series.
Okay, so it's not just these two. I think it's 4 or 5. Yeah, all right.
There's like 3 more series, and then there's like 20 movies or something goofy.
Dang. I finished Fate Stay. I'll watch Jujutsu Kaisen for you.
Nah, you and Kiri are watching Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
What? You want me to watch it with
And you know what I
Kiri?
hate? You know what I hate? It's like, man, I really like this anime. And I'm like, okay, let me tell people about it. Let me tell them to watch it. Dylan. And they're like, okay, I'll watch it. Starts the first episode. Did you finish that show? No, I got distracted and I ended up watching 14 other TV shows.
Yep.
How the freak does that happen?
Actually, I played a game mostly.
Not everybody is like you, son. Not
When
everybody
I
will sit down
start
and
a
say,
show-
I'm going to watch the first 5 episodes, even if they suck, and then I'll watch the whole series. I don't care if I don't like it. I'm committed to watching it. I'm watching it.
When I start a show,
Man,
I'm watching it. You know you would like half of them. You're just a little baby.
I just want to play Dark Souls, to be honest.
You're a
Dude,
loser.
then get 2 TVs. Anime on one, Dark Soul on the other.
I will look over and be like,
You're
"What
freaking
just
spazzed out
happened?"
ADHD butt. You'll keep up with them both. You'd be surprised how well you'd be like. You'd be like, this is the most I've ever paid attention to an anime in my life. Tasia doesn't watch a show without playing on her phone.
Or crocheting.
Yeah,
Or
but she
crocheting.
doesn't even pay attention. She asks a billion
Yes, I do.
quadrillion questions, and the whole time you're thinking, man, if you would just look at the screen.
No, if you want
I
to see
wouldn't
her,
have to
if
answer
you
these
want to hear her
questions.
answer a billion quadrillion questions, make her watch something without her phone, to where she's focusing on the show, and especially if
not
she knows
answer questions.
if you've seen it.
ask.
That's what I'm saying. She will
You said
ask them.
answer.
I'm sorry, I may have said wrong, but like she will ask you a million questions if she's paying attention to the show and she knows you've seen it, because she's like, "What happens? Who does this? Does this guy live? If this character dies, I'm not gonna watch the rest of the show." And it's like, just watch the show.
That's how Tess is, and it literally makes me livid. Holy, it is fiction.
She gets tore up. She gets plumb tore up. I've been tempted to take her to a Comic-Con at some point, but then I'm afraid she would like find somebody cosplaying as one of her crushes, and he wouldn't have a choice. He'd be married to her, and that would be it.
What are you doing?
Oh yeah, we also need to come
What?
up with another bed, and we got to find something to do with the dog for a couple months.
What?
Yeah.
I was looking up the Ruby Falls thing, so I have no idea what's going on. What are
I
you
just
talking about?
randomly remembered that, like, since we're going to have an extra person beyond the other person, we need to come up with another bed.
Well, I'm
He doesn't
sleeping on the
have to.
couch for a month.
And then find something to do with Shanks for a month. You gonna babysit Shanks for us?
Nope.
I'll give them to you.
You can keep him in your trunk.
I have a.
It's not animal cruelty on me if I don't do it.
I don't have a trunk either. It's an open bed.
Well, it'd be even better. It's not cruel then. It's like a little cage.
I just want like someone to be like, yeah, I'll take him, and then like I can come like look at him.
Do you want
like,
to become pet him and play with him
like
a little?
I can like look at him, know he's like and then like not touch him and then leave.
100-yard dash away.
Like he's
He's gonna be a great father. He's gonna be like, yeah, they're still living. No, don't let him look at me.
like
I don't want him to know who I am. I just want to know he's okay.
when my, there's nothing more irritating than when I'm trying to sleep and that thing's just looking at me. Like, get away from
He
me.
won't get off of me when I sleep here sometimes.
No,
annoying.
the problem is you're too nice.
He loves you, Dylan. He
don't
wants
know
to go
why.
home with you. Dude, take him to your house. Mary won't object.
Yes, she will.
She will,
Just-
she
just-
will object.
Chain him up on the porch.
Actually, she won't.
Leave a bag
Me
of
and
dog
the
food.
Aaron
The
will
problem is
object.
she'd object until she'd be like,
Soon as he run over there and started loving on her, she'd be done for. It'd be like, that's it.
It's our dog now.
It's okay. He can stay.
Me and
Man,
Aaron would
he
be
would-
like,
he's the
he's
most.
going back.
The problem is he's so lazy. Like he'll run around in my room and he'll do donuts. I take him outside. I toss the tennis ball. He runs to the door.
Yeah, he's like, it's been hot out here, bro.
I bet he
Runs.
would like my house.
Runs to the door.
Probably would.
I just
Like
let him
you.
loose. Okay, free dog. Now go do what you want to come back later.
Yeah. See, we can't do that around here.
Could.
No, I got too many neighbors. I've dealt with dogs getting in chickens before and all types of crap. And
That's why you beat the. Shouldn't say that.
I did that with one when I got into my chickens one time. Took the chicken, like it killed my favorite rooster. And like this rooster was chill, bro. But like, and then I took that rooster and whipped the dog with it, and that dog never touched another chicken.
We Aaron tied the dead
Oh,
chicken.
tied around their neck.
tied
Yep,
around
that
their neck.
works. That works, man.
They touched the chicken a little bit later, but you beat them with the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're okay.
That's what I did with my wallet. I got tired of my wallet getting chewed up. And I just got my
Quit
brand
leaving
new
your wallet where the dog
I
can
got
get to
my
it.
brand new wallet, and I just smacked that dog. He doesn't like chewing on my wallets anymore.
You know, yeah, now those dogs will watch the chickens, make sure they're okay.
Yeah, but you just got some of the like most intelligent / the most retarded dogs
know.
ever. Like it doesn't matter what dog your mom brings back. It is the most smart / most like, what is this even going through this thing's brain?
I just liked Ruby.
She was all right.
No, the
Where is
problem
she
was,
even at?
like when I first went
Across
over
the
there,
street.
Mary's like, "Be real careful. Ruby hates men." And then she comes outside, and I'm over there petting Ruby, and she's like, "What'd you do?" I'm like, "Nothing. I just got out of the car and she come over here and nudged me, and I pet her." Like, she doesn't hate men; she hates evil people.
No, your dogs are all right. I just kind of don't like dogs or animals.
That
or
you have to take care of.
anything I have to do extra work for.
It's gonna be a great.
That's why I like. That's why I like fish. Like fish are cool, because you can even do like the automated timers that feed them, and you don't have to worry about them for months. You can just look over and be like, "Yep, they're swimming. It's good."
But I like a well-trained dog.
Yeah, but none of you have ever
Like,
took the time to really train a dog.
Working for that, like I just want to hire some dude and be like, here, make this dog do what I want, and then, because there are people who professionally do that.
Yeah, and they're expensive.
I know that's the problem. Like I want to be like, here's $20, teach him how to do everything.
Wow. You're going to have to do one of them $20 in case of beer deals. That's what it's going to be. You're going to find the old coon hound trainer that can make a dog do anything he wants except chase a coon. That's usually how it works.
Yep.
Well, I
Chase
mean, remember
everything
that
else.
time we fixed the lawnmower? You were like, come pick it up tomorrow morning. That Laotian was like, tomorrow? If you get it done tomorrow, I'll bring you a case of beer.
Uh-huh. He brought me my money and a case of Corona. He's like, heck
It
yeah.
was actually Modelo.
Oh, no, yeah, it was Modelo. Modelo's better than Corona to me.
I've
I don't much care
I've
for-
heard they're both kind of just trash.
I don't care much for many beers at all, but like, yeah, they're all right every now and then. But I don't mind the taste of like the hops and the bitterness. Like I also like whiskey and stuff. Like I'm one of those that does like the taste of alcohol. Why you gotta be breaking everything all the
Mom.
time, man?
Need a new pen.
Mom.
Soul.
Mom, catch. Where are you at? Catch.
She's probably still looking.
Do
at the
not
Ruby
throw
Falls.
a pencil at your mama.
I thought you were
You
trash
just
can.
shut
Still looking at the
Ruby.
Ruby Falls
My
thing.
bad.
Yeah, did you find it? The story I'm thinking.
No,
of?
she's zoned
There's
out
no
on kayaking.
story.
I told you she would zone out on the lake place.
There's legit only one incident of the Ruby
This was
Falls.
hard.
Huh?
It's a janitor
This
that
week
fell
was
down the
hard.
elevator shaft.
My
That's
bad.
about it.
Hey, Fluff, I know this week was hard. That's why I don't mind you zoning out. Zone out, read, and enjoy yourself.
You know what you do when your week was hard? You get hard.
Oh, what
Quote
was
that.
the therapy Soviet style? Hang on, I got you guys. If I'm
How-
smart
how
enough
does
to
it
find
go?
it,
You
that's
work
the wrong
hard.
button.
I'm hard while I work. We are not the same.
I mean, I do both. You know. Crap, how far back was that? So you're gonna after I finish Fate Stay, you're gonna make me watch Full Metal.
Absolutely. You're gonna watch it too.
I gotta
I'm gonna
fin- I
tie
gotta
you to a
finish, like,
chair.
all my other
I'm gonna
enemies
tie you to a
first.
chair and just not let you leave until you finish all
'Cause
the
I haven't
shows you need to
finished
watch, bro.
Attack on Titan.
One Piece, Attack on Titan, probably Black Clover.
Have you not watched Attack on Titan?
I haven't finished it.
Dude.
But I
Like,
know the
your
gist.
sister is the most. I like it until season 4. Then you don't like it.
It was season 3. I didn't like season 3.
Okay, then you don't like it. You like a whole show. It didn't really fall off. It kept the same pace. I mean, really, like the ending wasn't as like it could have been better.
Yeah.
But still, for what they had, it was a pretty good ending. Like, they could have like, oh, let's get rid of this awesome power we have. That was kind of dumb,
All right,
like
here you go.
Heck yeah.
absolutely.
If you think you're doing great, you're not. You're lying to yourself. Shut up and do better.
It's like this other thing I've been seeing like everywhere on my Instagram. If I can find it real fast.
You know who my favorite guy ever is, Dylan?
Hmm.
This guy right here is literally the goat of TikTok.
That
I don't
guy's-
care what
yeah.
anybody says. I don't know how old this guy is, but he should not know so much. I don't know where his wisdom comes from, but it doesn't matter what story he tells. You're like, dang. Felt that in my soul. Like,
I just hate scrolling through reels on anything. And like, do you guys do every now and then where it's like every reel is heartbreaking?
Yes.
Like all day, no matter what time you get on, what you're trying to look at, it's
mine
like
are always like,
this kid got beat up and almost died, and then nobody got challenged.
can
for
we
it.
talk about Roger, bro?
Who the heck is
Bro,
Roger?
we found out who did it.
It's his grandparents.
Kenneth.
They said it's his grandparents.
Somebody said Kenneth. Kenneth's my op now, bro.
So,
And while you find that,
We're playing a game of Clue.
I found that. So this thing, right?
Uh-huh.
Picture of a car. At least I have seatbelts, airbags, and a metal frame protecting me. And then it switches to a bike. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Darn right.
all right.
There's been quite a few times on a
Dad?
motorcycle I flipped or whatever, and like as I'm going towards the ground, I'm like, Lord, I'll be there in a minute. Like full on thought, Jesus, I'm gonna be talking to you shortly, like personally.
You might want to take one thing off, okay? This is absolute, like, this kid is the next Batman. Like,
Okay,
the what gets you is the who did this to you.
the ones y'all are talking about, share them on the Cunning Buffoons Instagram. That's how we could do it. When they talk about reels, y'all need to make your own reels. But when you talk about reels, just share them to the Cunning Buffoons. and
'Cause
that
when
way,
it's like-
if people want to see
When
the
this
reels we're
kid
talking
goes,
about,
who did this to you? Like, he's about to have the most OP comeback of his
You
life.
seen the
but he's
things
not
where
going to be
it's like-
Batman. He's going to be Duckman.
No, he's about to be like the Red Hood, bro.
Yeah, have you seen the things where like how this kid's about to be moving when he finds out who did this to Roger?
Dude,
And it shows like Goku or somebody.
like, bro is literally.
Now, what type of life you lived where you instantly blame somebody because an animal is dead? Like people give us geriatric animals all the time. They'll give us animals close to death, and we take them. We love the heck out of them, and when they pass, it's old age. They pass.
Apparently, somebody killed that one.
But my
Yeah,
kids
it
would,
was his grandparents.
what?
Yeah. That's what.
Did they starve him to death or something, or just squish that little turd? Squeak pop.
Hey.
Hey, that's what it sounds like.
You're not making.
You can't make fun of Roger, bro. Come on.
I'm not making fun of Roger.
It's like
I'm making fun of his grandparents. I can see Granddaddy now. Be like, "I'm gonna go to the fridge, give me some Coke." Beep. Oh no. What? You ain't ever accidentally stepped on something and killed it?
plenty of times.
That was my best friend's problem.
This one's funny. Look at it.
Oh yeah, I've seen.
Sad, sad, sad. Also, remind me to like take the Instagram link and put it in the stupid show notes and all that.
Bro, whoever killed Roger, he's our op now, bro. It's just how it is.
And the problem is, you're going to have the entire internet after him.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Oh,
like,
it really
dude,
does.
dude, that poor kid.
Well, like I seen one today was a kid that had probably had some type of birth defect, but like his nose and face was missing. But like,
What?
uh-oh.
It should mean hang out.
What?
Only
Yeah.
last night I told her I didn't want sushi. That's the only thing I said last night. I was like, to be honest, I'm not feeling sushi.
Yeah, me neither. I'm never feeling sushi, to be honest.
What?
Yeah.
I just don't feel it right now.
I feel like
Now, you could probably ask me in, like, an hour I might, but maybe tomorrow, but
Dude, that's if anybody's like, hey, I'm gonna buy you some sushi. I'm like, okay, let's go.
here's what
I
I'm
could be
thinking.
sitting at the table, just got done eating my sushi, and he'd be like, fine, buy me some more sushi. I'll take it home and eat it in 45 minutes when I'm hungry again.
you don't fill me up. Unless I get like a bento box, I guess. But
Yeah, you get the sushi special, and then you get like the yakisoba noodles or something like that too.
it's,
And you drink
California
at
roll.
least-
Spicy California.
At least a half a bottle of soy sauce.
Soy sauce just is
It's good for your
not
heart.
good. It's just
Quit
not-
whining, drink your soy sauce. It's good for your heart.
Isn't that just pure salt?
Nah, that's what that's
So like a crap ton of sodium.
that's what all NOS is pure salt,
Mm-hmm.
like the drink.
Isn't sodium salt, or am I tripping?
NOS had like over half the salt intake I was supposed to have, and I'd had like 5 a day.
Yeah,
I've only
but
got 80.
the thing that salt intake is bull crap in my opinion. Because like they put me on blood pressure medicine years ago. I don't take it anymore. Like my blood pressure's fine now, but they put me on blood pressure medicine and they were like, you got to limit your salt and you got to do all this stuff. But then they put me on blood pressure medicine and I started freaking craving salt even more. And none of the medication changed my blood pressure. They finally had to put me on something that had nothing to do with what they was trying to. But the doctor's advice was, well, if you're craving salt that bad, just eat more salt. And it was like, what? You've been telling me for 4 months to not eat salt. And
This
he's
is
like,
why
yeah.
he like soy sauce.
But then he's like, yeah, but if your body just started craving it that bad, you probably need it. But I'm also outside. I do a lot of sweating. I'm outside working a lot, stuff like that. So it's like, if you're outside working a lot, your salt intake needs to be way freaking higher than what I tell you it needs to be. Because you will sweat it out in a heartbeat.
Except for like, I don't know. I just really don't. I sweat more in jiu-jitsu than I've ever sweat.
Exactly.
But it
Shows
just-
how hard
it's
you
that-
working.
It's the mat, really, is what gets me.
No,
When I sit still on that mat, like,
it's
I
just the
sweat a lot.
moving and going. Like fighting is hard.
And I'm not like. Kira was a lot more sore her first night and second night than I am. I remember her like being a lot more sore.
Yeah.
Like I can feel like definitely my my thighs,
Wait till your first sparring
my
session.
thighs and my core.
Yep. Wait till your first like real good sparring session where you
Like,
do 4 or
holy,
5
bro.
5-minute rounds.
What was I doing leg lifts for, bro? Them freaking like windshield, whatever they
The windshield
call it.
wipers.
And freaking circles.
That's to build your muscles, loosen up your hips, get your body used to moving that way.
That thing will kill your abs.
Mm-hmm. If they're
Core.
weak, if your lower abs are weak, it will murder you.
Well, yeah, even if they're strong, do those for 5 minutes straight. It's gonna hurt. There's no way. Like
I don't even feel them.
Yeah, but you only do them for like 30 seconds. And you didn't even do them last night.
The warm-ups,
You barely did any of them.
I did all of them. No, I didn't do the rolls. No, I don't do the lunges. The single leg lunge, like the single leg takedown lunge. I don't do the shoots.
Why not?
Because when I go down this leg, it hits a certain point
Bro.
that nerve will fire off and like go to pain and like control of my
It's
leg shuts
such a-
off.
are
I'll
you
just,
talking
I'll just hit
about
the ground.
Are you talking about the dive thing?
No, not the roll, but where you shoot, you go down to one knee.
You shoot your knee out and then roll your foot forward, that thing?
Yeah.
That is the weirdest movement I've ever done in my life. You shoot your knee sideways. Like, you shoot your knee sideways and land on it sideways and roll your leg forward. And, like, it's so
Yeah.
weird.
Once you get the motion down, like first time you see somebody really shoot for that and just snag it perfectly with a single leg like that or an ankle pick, you're like, that's why we practice it.
I still can't do backwards rolls.
You get it.
I psych myself out.
Yeah, you'll get it. The problem is I jumped in there the rolls last night,
Rolls are fine.
but I do
now.
the rolls and the backwards rolls. I do them so fast that when I stand up at the end, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, I got so dizzy after doing the rolls. I got up and was like,
And then there's always like every gym has a Gumby. Like that when people spar him, there's like your body should not like. Do you have bones? Is it all just cartilage? Because like there's no way you should be able to move this way. And like I've tried to replicate some of our Gumbies,
Is it
like
gray?
guards and stuff that he uses, and I'm like, I don't see how his spine's not broke. Like I'd rip my hip, and I've got really
dang.
flexible
It's
hips.
super boingy.
I don't know how any of y'all do that.
You got to come start with us, bro.
Nope. I want to do taekwondo if I do
It's
anything.
like a spring.
it's all the same. It's all different. It's not the same, but like you learn one.
Yeah, learn
you
them all.
learn, You learn them all.
I think everybody should learn
The avatar. bro.
basic jujitsu.
That's what I'm saying. Jiu-jitsu. I think the take, like, okay, we were learning like no-gi takedowns because Kiri didn't know them, so we were practicing one. And like, I did it to Kiri, and like, I threw myself on the ground accidentally because like, for some reason, these men sweat more than any people I've ever met in my entire life. We do one warm-up, and the mat looks like a swimming pool.
There's
You-
also
there's
no
like-
air conditioner in the
There's
gym.
people you go behind.
It's 112 outside. It's like 85% humidity. Like,
You
No
go-
AC.
don't need it.
You go behind
Get
people.
tougher.
There's like lines because you go in lines of 3 or lines of 4, whatever. And you're like, man, I don't want to go behind that guy because I just saw the amount of sweat he just left
Yeah.
behind.
Looks like one of them L'Oreal commercials when they sling their hair back. It's just
It's like, and like when you get in your car, you're like, I don't even know how much of this sweat is mine.
like I don't mind the no gi for the summer. Like I understand because it is hot in there, and like you do need no gi because like chances are like if you are learning it for like fitness and self defense and stuff like. You're not going to tie up with somebody that's got a gi on or a shirt thick enough for you to actually use that collar to choke them and stuff like that. So, like, no gi has a purpose, but, like, I freaking hate it.
I kind of like it.
Well, wait till you get to sparring. And then once you get to gi, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Because, like, with the gi, I've lost 100-something pounds and I'm still a 250-pound man. So, like, I'm not extremely unfit, but I'm also not extremely fit. So, like, to me, jiu-jitsu is about learning the art and practicing it. So I don't care about submitting people as long as I don't get submitted and I can get you in a position and just hold you there and frustrate
Well,
you.
the guy,
That's the fun of it.
guy I'll call Thick Thighs.
That dude's a beast.
I practiced with him yesterday.
He's a freaking monster.
And he was showing me the moves. You could tell he kind of wanted to just spar with someone who knew what they were doing already. But he even took the time because no one else was there to show me.
Mm-hmm.
And like he was explaining it and learning the moves. And he was like telling me, he said, don't half butt do anything, even if we're practicing. Because he said, if you get to start doing it sloppily, you'll fight sloppily.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, everything you do it like you're doing it in a real match. That way, when you get in a real match, you do it that way. He was like, so whenever you fling your hips, he was like, make it dramatic.
You train like
Fling
you
your
train like
hips.
you're fighting, so that when you're fighting, it's not that hard.
Yeah.
Is what you do. But like I think everybody should learn some form of jiu-jitsu and like the basics and the simple stuff. Like it's honestly it will show you how much of your body is not fit. First time you do a good couple sparring sessions and you get up the next day from that, I don't care how old you are, there'll be muscles on your body that you're like, I didn't know I had those. Why are those hurting? You will move your body and do things in ways that you did not before. That the striking sports have never done for me. Because like I did Muay Thai and kickboxing and stuff like that and boxing and all that. And like it'll make you fit. But there's something about like when you get, especially like if you got to escape mount and you got a person as big as you sitting on you, weighing you down, and you're using all of your force to pick them up and move, like it's just a whole different ball game. Fighting is exhausting. Just like kickboxing and stuff is freaking exhausting. 5-minute round of kickboxing is murderous. 5-minute round of a good grappling match is even worse. Like, unless it's gi. Because then sometimes there's a lot of positions in the gi you can get into where like your grips and like are so strong because they got this big thick canvas on that you can get in a position you can control them and just rest.
Yeah, like
Just sit there and chill.
when we were doing the escape triangle, that guy is too strong. He was like, oh, you're supposed to just like twist, bro. I'm twisting with everything inside me right now, bro. How are your legs still together right now?
Uh-huh. And that's the people don't realize it's a whole different ballgame of fitness.
They literally, I asked what that guy's name was. They're like, talking about thick thighs. Like, bro, that is not the guy's name.
Old thunder thighs. It's hard not to look at him and be like, dang, that boy got some thick thighs.
And
And
I
they're
kinda-
not fat. Like, they're solid freaking muscle.
And I could tell too, cause like he was kind of getting irritated, cause he wanted to roll, but he also didn't want to just like his kid kept coming over there, and he didn't want to just like ignore his son.
Yep.
So he was like trying to do both, and then finally he was like, "Just come watch me, come sit to the side."
And, like, that's the cool thing about jiu-jitsu, too. Because I've been in, like, other gyms of stuff before. And, like, you get a lot of cocky, arrogant people in striking sports. You just do. Now, it usually weeds them out as time goes on. But in jiu-jitsu, you rarely get cocky people that last very long. Because if you get somebody coming in there and they're real cocky, like, I'm not going to grab a hold of you because you probably manhandle me. I don't, whatever. But there's some other dudes in there. You start being cocky to them, some of the upper belts, like the coaches and stuff, or some of the just people that are good, they'll show you why you shouldn't be cocky. And they'll do it in a manner that just pisses you off. Because what they'll do is they'll grab you, they'll do a 10, 15-minute sparring session with you where the whole time all they do is control you. Every move you make, you don't make unless they want you to. And after that, most people, they either humble themselves and come down a notch and continue training, or you never see them again. Like, that's...
You be dangerous enough to be peaceful.
Yeah. If you're not dangerous, you can't be peaceful. If you're not capable of violence, you can't be peaceful at all.
Thorfinn.
Not Thorfinn.
Think about that guy.
Dr. Peterson.
Like, okay, Thorfinn, when he finally, like, he fights Snake.
Oh, yeah.
And Snake's like, what? This guy's just a slave. What's he doing all this for? Why is he... Because, you look at a guy, you never expect them to hold 2 daggers and them to have went toe-to-toe with a guy swinging 2 massive axes and 9 foot tall.
Yeah.
So, he's standing like this, and he's like, what stance is that? Not a spear, not a shield, and he couldn't figure out, because back then, you fought with big weapons.
Not always.
Most people fought with big weapons.
I do need to make my Warhammer soon.
But I love when you see, like, because that's such a dangerous weapon to fight with. Not to yourself, but, like, when someone's swinging a 5-foot blade and you're holding 2 2-foot knives, just to be able to get in there.
Mm-hmm.
Because you have to be able to get in there without getting cut.
Dude, knife fighting, like, in general, I have seen a few very nasty knife fights in person, and, like, I don't mind blood, guts, and gore, but, like, that's one of those things that after witnessing a couple of those, it's like, that's a whole different level of brutality. Because, like, 2 dudes tie up knife fighting, they don't usually try to block. Like, some professional, like, skilled warrior may, but, like, if you actually see a knife fight in person, most of the time they're drunk or they're just angry, and then you watch them just go to stabbing. They just go to fucking just nailing people. Like, I bet you the first fight I seen, I bet you each of them got stabbed 50 times. And it's like, there is no purpose. They're like, there's no winning that.
Like, I think it would be fun, though, to learn how to use, like, to be skillful enough to use two blades and not get cut by the person in front of you with a 5-foot blade.
Let's, I'll see if I can get bro to, crap, I can't remember his name. He does a 3D print business. I'll see if I can get him to print us some practice knives that we can put a Sharpie in the end, or we can chalk the edges. That's fun to do. If
I
you've
want a
never done
practice
that,
knife.
now if you've never done that, like practice knife with a Sharpie, or get a something that you can chalk the edges with, like the chalk line chalk, and you can knife fight or practice knife fighting and actually get this, oh, I just got cut there. And also it shows you, even without actually getting stabbed in the real adrenaline of a fight, every time you do it, you'll turn around and go, well, I'm pretty good. I've only got cut here and here. And you look down and you're like, oh, No, they got me there, and you're like, I didn't feel those. And so, like, you think about the adrenaline really pumping, two guys just sitting there slashing the crap out of each other. You may think you only got hit once or twice, but you've been hit a lot more than that.
Mama.
What time we at, Gorgeous?
55 minutes.
Leave it on the trash can.
Dang.
3 misses right now.
Yep.
Yeah, 3 misses. All right. Well, let's wrap it up and go help somebody move. Seriously, put those reels on the Cunning Buffoons.
I'm not even signed into our account anymore.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, and then make some reels.
Well, those are mainly on TikTok though.
Figure out how to get
Put
'em.
them on the TikTok.
Yeah, we got a TikTok too.
Because
I don't have that one.
We don't have anything
I don't
on
have
it.
that either. You can just repost on our TikTok, Cutting Buffoons TikTok. You can repost.
Okay. Well, I'll get you guys to log in. Y'all take care of that. I'm an old fart. Like, you guys are supposed to be young and hip and doing all that crap.
I like.
I built the shop. I got gifted Lucy. I've done my part.
You did not build this shop.
I built this table.
I think I know who built this shop.
Yeah, I know who built this shop too. Very nice shop. Built by an electrician.
It was
So
your
that's-
cousin, right?
Yeah, that's why
He
there's
built this
plugs freaking everywhere. When you go in our house, like most people are like, TV jack on one wall, no, TV jack on every wall, phone jack on every wall. Of course, you don't use those anymore, but back in the day, that was a
hate
big thing.
those. Also need that hole patch to my wall.
Quit tearing
But
holes in the wall.
it's massive. So I don't know. It's like
Okay, we'll get a drywall patch.
Too.
Suki ate the wall.
Yeah.
On that note, let's.
Like, subscribe. Don't if you don't
Share.
want
Hate, don't hate.
Check out our Instagram.
Do drugs.
Yeah.
TikTok at
No,
the
don't.
Cunning Buffoons.
to.
Oh,
Start
my
fussing at these idiots for not doing the Instagram.
Sure.
And
Not gonna make me
hope
do it
you
either way.
enjoy.
Hey, Malachi did it that time.